College admission season is here, and millions of students are staring at tuition fees they can't afford. The standard advice is simple. If you lack the capital for your degree, just sign for a student loan and solve the problem later. Seeing that massive balance hit your account creates an emotional high of newfound wealth, masking the reality of the heavy liability you just signed for. This is a rigid, unforgiving contract. Regardless of who co-signs the paperwork, the responsibility for repayment rests exclusively with you. It is your debt, and it will remain your primary financial burden until the final installment. Signing that paperwork means mortgaging the financial freedom of your entire 20s for immediate tuition. You have to decide if the specific college you are about to attend is worth tying a financial anchor to your ankle for the next 10 years. Most students follow the sunk cost default. This involves taking on heavy debt to attend an average, unranked college, solely to satisfy the social expectation of having a degree stamp. Compare that to the unconventional path. This strategy skips the debt entirely, favoring an open university degree paired with 3 years of actual work experience. Taking a student loan trades your future career flexibility for access to an institutional network. This trade only makes sense if that network provides a guaranteed, high-level return on your investment. To evaluate the return, you must understand the loan mechanics, starting with the moratorium period. Students are often sold on the idea that because they don't have to pay monthly installments while studying, the loan is effectively on hold. The 15 lakh principal is just the starting point. While studying, interest quietly compounds every month. By graduation, this stacking interest creates a massive total balance, altering the starting salary you need just to survive. The moratorium period functions as an interest-accruing multiplier for the bank, using those 4 years of study to balloon the principal. On graduation day, that ballooned debt converts into a mandatory monthly EMI floor. You now face a massive fixed monthly expense. Combine that with monthly rent, the cost of daily food, and moving to a new city, and your financial margin for error disappears. This pressure destroys your professional leverage. You can't afford to negotiate your salary, wait for a job that fits your skills, or take a risk on a promising startup. You are forced to accept the very first job offer that covers your monthly burn rate, regardless of whether it aligns with your degree or your career goals. A tool marketed to open career options ends up forcing you to abandon potential paths just to keep up with the interest. This leads to the most dangerous trap: taking debt for a mediocre college. Many students borrow heavy capital to attend unranked, average institutions simply to check a box. In a competitive hiring environment, recruiters prioritize specialized skills or top-tier networks over a generic degree. Attending an unranked institution often yields the same outcome as having no degree at all, providing no exclusive placements or alumni leverage. You face the same crushing EMI pressure as a top-tier graduate, but with zero competitive advantage to secure the high salary required. A mediocre degree is a commodity. Going into debt for it means acquiring all the financial liability with none of the professional upside. A top-tier institution provides direct access to high-paying recruitment pipelines and a lifelong alumni network. In rare cases, the probability of a salary that can easily service the debt is high enough to justify the initial risk of the loan. But if you are heading to a mediocre middle-tier college, do not take the loan. The piece of paper is not worth the debt. Enrolling in an open university allows you to secure your academic credentials for a fraction of the cost. Use those 3 years to work full-time, secure internships, build projects, and develop real-world skills while your peers are sitting in mediocre classrooms. 3 years of real-world experience with a debt-free degree makes you more employable and stable than a graduate with a mediocre degree and a massive loan. Before you sign any loan document, consult this objective decision-making framework. First, assess the institution. Is it a top-tier college providing a high-leverage network? Second, calculate the math. Can a realistic starting salary easily cover EMI plus living expenses? If so, take the loan. If the answer is no, reject the loan and pursue open university. A student loan functions as a contract that dictates the trajectory of your 20s. Sign it only if the specific institution provides enough professional leverage to eventually buy your financial freedom back.